Question of the day. How should I split the chocolate cake so that both my brother and I would get an equal amount? Well, first, let's identify the shape of this cake. From a bird's eye view, this is a circle, but it is also what we call a whole in math that is equivalent to the number 1. In other words, if this cake was mine and there's no one to share this cake with, then I would have this whole entire cake for myself. Otherwise, I would have to split this cake into a half, so that my brother gets one half of the cake and I get the other half. Notice how I say the half, no matter who is getting the cake? 1/2 is 1/2. The 2 stays as it is, and this is the denominator that never changes because that's the total parts we have. If you take the 2 pieces of cake and put them back together, it should look the same as before, while the numerator changes depending on how many pieces the person is taking from the entire cake. In between the numerator and the denominator, this is the fraction bar to show that this entire number is not a whole number like 1, 2, 3, etc. Instead, half of 1, 2, or 3. In decimals, it would look like 0.5 of 1 because 0.5 plus 0.5 gives you 1. Or in coins, 50 cents plus another 50 cents would give you $1. Oh no! Suddenly, our sister came into the kitchen. Now she wants some of the cake. How should I share the cake amongst the 3 of us so that we will all receive the same amount? So now that there's 3 of us, we should cut the cake into 3 parts. Each of us gets 1 piece of the cake. My brother will get 1/3 of the cake, my sister will also get 1/3 of the cake, and I will get 1/3 of the cake. What happens if I decide to give my cake to my sister? Then she will have 2 pieces of the cake, which now changes the numerator. The cake was only cut into 3 parts, but the person receiving it now has 1 added on top of 1, so the numerator becomes 2. Now, my sister has 2/3 of the cake. If my brother gives 1/3 of the cake to my sister, then she would have all of the cake. She would have 3/3, or a whole entire cake. One tip to remember is that once the numerator and the denominator share a same number, such as 1/1, 2/2, 3/3, 4/4, or 12,896 over 12,896, it is always equal to a whole. And that's the end to your daily math refresher. Thanks for watching Euler's Identity 101. Take care.